Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They begin with a run by Miller. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Now Winston. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Saints.
Now it's Miller running right. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 18. 40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Perry, the man in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A minute down there on the 8th play of the drive. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. To throw is Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jimmy Graham from 3 yards out. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Geno now to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Paulson to Debo. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Jameis now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Winston into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
1st down, Saints.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Saints 14, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Dallas on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Now 3rd down and very long. Throwing now is Geno. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They'll run on first down with Dallas. Down to about the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Once again, it's Dallas. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and 10 at the
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Dallas up the middle. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Smith looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do.
Even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Winston. He's got his running back out of the backfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Winston now. And Graham Timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down.
Jameis again. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now a second down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, every play certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on 1 drive, but get started up.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 74 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the pistol look, it's Miller. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for the first. Jameis to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Winston to give. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Here's Winston.
At the 16-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw, Winston. They set up the screen to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on. The Saints on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Another run. Again, it's Dallas. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Smith now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Smith. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. And now they're in the hurry up. Again, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. They'll try a run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Back to throw, Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower. Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st down. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Kamara off the draw. To about the 40-yard line.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. His defense are saying go right ahead with ours. No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This late in the game, Charles, and if you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They run. It's Kamara.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Winston to throw. Try. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. The point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 20.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down. Up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even.
This ball intercepted. And the Saints are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this